Peak in the morning, zinc in the evening. Sub to my channel, I'll be there when you need me. Whenever you want me, you can click and... Yo, and you know exactly what I came to do. Drop banger after banger for you. Banger after banger. Drop banger after banger for you. All right, what's going on, y'all? I'm Zeke, and I'm back with another video. Before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Turn on the notification bell so you can get notified when I post. You feel me? So I know you can read by the title what this video is gonna be about. So not without further, I ain't gonna say without further ado, cause no. But I appreciate all y'all for the support, the comments, you know, asking me to react to certain videos or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I appreciate y'all, and I love all of y'all. You know, I'm slowly growing my fan base, so bear with me. But okay, so whatever. So we're gonna get right into this video. You know what I'm saying? To dig a little bit deeper into BTS. Like I told y'all, I want to get to know BTS. I want to, you know, become a part of ARMY. I want to see what the hype is about with BTS. You feel me? So without further ado, now I can say without further ado. Without further ado, we'll get right into it.
불타오르네.
We're back with the biggest boy band in the world, BTS.
The biggest boy band in the world. In the world.
Hey guys, we're here with BTS.
BTS! Camped out in line for days because the Korean band BTS...
Camping out on this stage until BTS gets here.
2 nights at the Rose Bowl, highest grossing engagement in the venue's box score history.
Headlining Wembley Stadium, the first Korean band ever to sell out the landmark venue.
The hottest tickets on earth. Even more remarkable, considering most of their songs are not in English.
BTS also spoke at the UN. They made quite an impression.
The cover of Time magazine.
They've crossed over with the mainstream pop music here in America.
The Billboard Top Duo Group and Top Social Artist.
First group since the Beatles to earn 3 #1 albums in less than a year.
Jesus Christ, you guys are like freaking huge.
We love clouds.
Wow. Oh my God.
I'm your beat can.
For people from my parents' country and stuff, it's hard for them to get big here. They barely can speak English, and you guys are like huge.
How did they... How? I think that's my main question.
When you get people like, when you get people like Cardi B to acknowledge you, you know, you big. I mean, and Cardi B, she ain't even been in the game that long, but her following grew so phenomenally, like, and so fast, like Cardi B. Like, yeah, that's her.
So my thing with them is I saw them from when they debuted. They were on my shows. I was interviewing them and
From the beginning.
From the beginning. They were these underdogs in the industry. Korea K-pop is so competitive. You have hundreds of groups debut every year.
Wow.
And it's, you know, maybe 1% is gonna stay around for a few years.
When BTS came on, they had maybe a few albums out, and they hadn't really made it in Korea yet, or anywhere.
Tiny venues, and they were really just kind of cutting their teeth, I guess, just trying to figure out what their sound and what their image and their look was going to be. But it worked because they're amazing performers. And they stole the show.
Really?
Because their choreography and their charisma and the way they do things, people were like, is that magic? Like, what is going on? And from there, it was like this organic growth of people, like international fans saying like, these kids are so underappreciated.
You know, how talented they were, the music that they do, the stories that they tell, and really had people latch on. And once that started to rise internationally, I think in Korea, they're like, oh, well, who are these guys? Let's pay attention. And they started taking over the world, and they're massive, as you all know. So.
그리고 조금 더 욕심을 보태보자면 대상을 한번.
Even though you don't know what they say, even though you don't know what they said, but it's just like, bro.
녹을 생각을 하고 불안을 하잖아요. 그거 이상의 것을 생각도 못하고 생각을 못하던 것을 잃어버리는 거예요. 15층까지만 올라왔으면 좋겠다 하는데 뭐 한 20층까지 올라가는 거예요.
Are you guys ever just come to Toronto? Like Canada? Oh yeah, we did it like last year. Oh, yeah, this year. Yeah, okay. Well, when you come back next time, I'll host you. Please, come on. Congrats.
김치 엄청 크네. 드링크. 네.
너무 멋있다. 되게 너무 멋있네. Every moment, 모든 기억은 precious moment. 소중한 기억이다. 귀중한 기억이다. We're so happy that we can be a part of this with our friends. Every moment is a precious memory.
너한테 아미는 어떤 의미야?
Every moment is a precious memory. We're so happy that we can be a It's a precious memory.
So, shout out to the BTS Army. What do you want them to know? Because they are everywhere.
팬들한테 하고 싶은 말 한 말 있나요?
Come on, let's go.
Come on, let's go.
Every moment is a precious memory. We're so happy that we can be a part of this with our fans.
We're so happy that we can be a part of this with our fans.
Yeah! I heard from a friend of mine that you guys like churros?
No. 야 이거 장난 안 빼고. Number one truck. 와, 나 뭐? Number one truck in the world. I know.
Yeah.
I was making a joke that they all had like sparkly microphones and I felt left out, and they gifted me my own sparkly mic.
이거 뭔데?
And they just like they just like genuinely enjoying themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what makes it so dope to me. Like they're genuinely enjoying themselves. Like genuinely, even though they barely speak English. You know what I'm saying? Even though they barely speak English. Like that's crazy.
I know you guys got to walk a little bit around the Grammy Museum. What'd you think about the Grammy Museum?
Awesome.
Love that.
이 그래미의 역사를 뭔가 한눈에 볼 수 있어서 너무 좋았었던 것 같아요.
Lit.
네.
What is your favorite English word?
Graduation.
Do you think of K-pop as a genre?
그렇게 생각해요. 장르로서 접근한다기보다는 그냥 하나의 복합적인 컨텐츠로 접근을 하는 게 오히려 맞지 않나라는 생각이 들거든요. K-팝이라는 거를 이해하기 위해서는 음악도 음악이고 영상이면 영상, 의상이면 의상, 메이크업이면 메이크업 뭐 이 모든 것들이 전부 다 이 한데 어울려져서 이게 시각적으로 또 청각적으로 들리는 이 보이는 것들이
In my day, there was a band called The Who, and they created a whole album of songs that told a very specific story, from beginning, middle to end. And it strikes me that you guys are doing exactly the same thing in your own way.
And we talked about schools with 3 albums. And then we talked about youth with 3 albums. And then folks grow up, right? Folks grow up. They're like,
I hate to tell you, it happens.
Life is supposed to be very ironic and unstable. And in teenage years and in 20s, it's really more and more. Somebody doesn't love themselves, then they could love nobody. It was.
뭐 사실 저희 음악들은 음악.
For a lot of our songs, there are story arcs. Rather than each individual song having its own meaning, there's a story. That's what makes them so unique, though, bro. Because when you take music and you look at it in that aspect, like look at it as it's a story behind it. It's a story behind it, and when you kind of like place yourself in the story, you can feel the lyrics, like for real.
마다 이 유기성이 굉장히 있어가지고 한 노래만 듣고서는 어떻게 보면 이 전체 스토리나 전체 주제라든지 앨범을 파악하기는 좀 힘들 수도 있다는 생각이 좀 많이 들어요.
Hip-hop, dang, rap star, dang, young rapper. 나리는 꽃잎들 사이로 헤매어 달린 내 힘으로 Forever we are young 내 피땀 눈물 내 마지막 춤을 다
Young Forever must be the song that they said that they plagiarized and took it from someone else's music, which is crazy to me. Like, I don't believe that. Because, I mean, if that's the case, a lot of people that do remakes and things like that, is taking music too. I mean, somebody just decided they want to make a song with the same